Yo, what is up? I would have streamed earlier, but there were a couple of important calls that I needed to make. And if it was ever in doubt, if I put my mind to something, I can fucking do it. And I proved that today. I'm very proud of myself because of that. Working like a businesswoman. It was impressive. Very proud of how it all went. But hey, how are we all doing? Figured we could chat a little before we get into the game again. Maddie, I can tell you a little bit later. You're EP. But hey, you made it to Saturday. You did it. You made it to Saturday, and that's all that matters. That's all that matters.
Covey used to be a star among cities. Historic, wealthy.
Yes, someone died. Boo hoo. Ooh, it's prom. Weren't you planning on going with Alyssa? You have a dress. You could at least go for like an hour. Oh my god, I forgot there's so many people. At least it's all condensed into like one screen. No, that's doable. Let's start with the landlord guy. Evening? Oh, did I already talk to you? Oh, I haven't. What do you like, Mr. Vincent? Red wine served over ice. Feel free to experiment. Alrighty. Oh, honey. Oh, that sucks. But if you did get the $15 you need by the time you needed it, would you go? Potentially? The Covey Books has been there for over a decade now. Are you a fan of literature? I am. If your cramps aren't kicking your ass, that is valid. Cramps are the worst. Nor took you for an educated sort. Mistake on my part. It's always nice to meet a fellow enthusiast. I wouldn't say I'm an enthusiast. The book depositories in this district are in a shocking state. Nothing but grimy, lurid books, bestsellers, and nothing of note from local writers. I enjoy foreign literature, but I feel with how the publishing industry operates, it's hard to notice the books that were created in our own towns. That's valid. You're almost to episode 11? Just make sure once you get to episode 11 that you watch 12 right after. I don't care where you are, you need to watch 12 immediately after. Covey has a thriving literature scene, but it is dying because it has an influx of exotic, lightweight fiction. We both know I don't need to work, but a man has to have a hobby, and that hobby is meaningless. Then what's the point? The Covey's golden age was once cultural, music, books, opera, but now our industrial might swells while our souls shrivel. No, I can't tell you what happens to your yaoi. I just have to tell you, you have to make sure You watch 12 right after. I might just be a lowly bookshop owner these days, but stocking this place with books I love means the world to me. Does that make sense? It makes sense. Well, I'm glad we talked about this. We have nothing else to talk about, but I will get you a drink, my good sir. Crap, what do you like? I will give this to you. You will like it. Oh, it gets worse. Perfect. What can I say? What can I say? I mean, you will be. But still. You have nothing else to talk about? Be gone. Toodaloo. Alrighty. Let's talk to Killian. I have nothing to talk to you about, but I might as well make you drink. You like mint punch, because you do. You were crying? Maddie! Was it like from laughter, or the fact that you had to hear it? Yes. Really? Oh, I can do the other options now. Yeah, she was a bit of a mess. My father said loose women and meager means. Oh, so that doesn't change, right? That's all. What do you think of Alina? Poetic. Oh, be gone. He's an interesting guy. What can I say? I don't know what to tell you. Nothing. I get nothing from you. Alina. Beautiful Alina. Evening, Alina. I have nothing else for you, but have a drink. Get you drunk? Hold up. What is drunk is this glass. Okay. Is there a way I can give her more than one drink? Because I would love to do that. Because the poison drop does not have the best alcohol content if you want to get her drunk. Very specific. Wonder why I don't have anything else to talk to them about. Hi, Peter. Well, look who's still open. In a world of dwindling light, you're a beacon in the night. You plan on closing? I have nothing for you. Well, I might as well get you drunk. A drink, Peter. What am I... There's gotta be something I'm missing. If I have nothing to talk to them about. What line did you zone back in on. We're not quite to this point yet. Understood. Okay, leave. Bye. I mean, what else can I do? What else can I do? Olivia? Oh, Olivia. Pretty lady, you look so distressed. How can I help you? It has been quite the day for me. More negotiations, more drama, more rehearsals. Exhausting. Makes a woman crave a cold drink and a deeply comfortable chaise lounge. I can help with one of those. She presses her long fingers together, her mouth slightly agape as she leans in close. The maid girl. The one who works at the hotel, Clara, avoid her. She is what I would describe as trouble. I saw her fighting with a known criminal. Not just any criminal either, one of those henchmen from a certain mob boss. Which mob boss? I shouldn't say, but it starts with a K and ends with an Arla. A dangerous woman and a threat to everyone. I like this establishment, and I quite like Vincent when he's sober. I wouldn't want Clara attracting trouble. She leans back in her chair, a serious look on her face now replaced with a serene smile. That's all I needed to say on the matter. I trust we understand each other. Right. Oh, I can tell you so much. Something refreshing, fruity, and adventurous. Pirate's Joy is my usual go-to. I'm a specific sort of woman. I love a little story with my drink. And the pineapple undertones take away some of the bitter taste. What sort of story? Supposedly, the original recipe was invented by none other than a pirate captain. Talk about a lucky crew. Interesting. This place must have been dull without me. Let's get you something to drink. Daring of you to ask. Yes, pour me something fabulous. Well, we'll give you a pirate's joy, because I say so. Oh, that was close. That was close. A perfect mix. It's so fruity. It looks so good. Astonishing. Flawless. Incredible, divine. Absolutely brilliant use of everything. Inspirational, honestly. This place must have been dull without me. And I can talk to you all I want. Tell me about yourself. Bartender, I thought you'd never ask. I am an actress, opera singer, budding radio host, etc., etc. I want... Ooh. Do I get to ask you everything? I want to know about everything. We'll start with the radio show, though. Ah, my favorite subject. I'm so glad you asked. Radio is new and exciting. Olivia leans in, perking up in her chair. She wants to make sure that you're soaking up every word. Girly, I am. Because she's so hot. Maddie, I'm not moaning. It is called a character voice. You should have stuck around for the first one. You would have heard the difference in the voices. But no. You had to flutter away. And that was your choice? It's a character voice that's not moaning. Precisely. I've already been on the air as a guest, but my new show will be a bit of news, a bit of gossip, and most of all, an advice column all of my own. I think I can teach my listeners a great deal about poise, taste, tact, and how to live with just a little bit more extravagance. I've noticed the younger generation, well, younger than me, have lost the gall that defined them. Why's that? That's a question for the scholars. Those with minds sharper than mine. Yeah, school is like that, buddy. It sucks, but you only have a little bit longer. You got this, my guy. Although, if I were to guess, I'd say it has something to do with how quickly Bakovia advanced in the last 30 years. Obviously, I was a child, nay, an infant when the boom happened. From what I understand, there was such a sharp influx of money into Sara that we created an uneasy mix of industrial giants and lucky speculators flooding into the same social spaces as the established aristocracy. Killian's parents are one of that crowd, and they are as tasteless as they come. They have the money and power, but lack the graces, the decorum, the sense of permanence that we have. We? Well, figuratively speaking, Killian has the wealth of a sultan, but the demeanor of a grain store's supervisor. Though that's just my opinion, you'll hear me expound on my views more eloquently on air next week. She winks and takes the last sip of her drink. There's something about the shrewd look she gives that catches you off guard. I suppose you'll need to listen in to learn more. Maybe. You're almost done. You've got this. You've got one more year of high school. And that'll fly by. It won't seem like it, but it will. But you got it. You got it in the bag. Aren't you risking a lot by being here? Life's a risk, darling. Well, for some, anyway. For me, not so much. Are you sure about that? That particular type of frown will give you some very deep-set wrinkles. If you must worry so, save your worry for your own problems, not other people's. Look, I doubt this place will be discovered, and if it is, well, imagine the press. Olivia Carmen, thrown in the slammer, locked up, prison for life. Gosh, there would be riots for my release. You seem very confident. I'm kidding, obviously. No. I doubt I'll get more than a slap on the wrist if I'm caught. Makes sense. That makes sense. Do you know Father Lacey by chance? Yes, I know him well. He's a priest. Does it seem strange that two people so different share the same speakeasy? Not particularly. Well, that's not my place to say. But I don't think he's keeping his vows if he's coming here. And he's such a drag. Sitting there clutching his drink. It's like looking at a child crying at their own birthday party. He was so stoic a few months ago. He's thoroughly morose now. I've asked him what's wrong, but he doesn't like to answer. It's not like I can tell anyone either. Oh yes, I keep seeing Father Lacey at the secret speakeasy we share. I hope he cheers up soon and goes back to his old self. He's always been a big old sad sack, but his droopy face is making the floor tiles sad. But let's hope. Interesting. He used to have a life? That's crazy. Natalia. I've met her a few times while I drank at the Hotel Jubilee. Before Prohibition, obviously. Really? Oh, she also frequented the theater. I don't blame her. What I do blame her for is all the noise. She would drink a lot during the intermission and occasionally cause a bit of a scene. Ah, I see. Her name did pop up now and then in conversations with my fellow socialites. She was an accountant who dealt with a lot of the creative types, including my director. She would have been fired if she wasn't so popular with clients. She formed strong bonds with them over strong cocktails. Interesting. Nonetheless, her death is a great shame. You should talk to Killian about her. I'd imagine he'd be on the suspect list. Killian loves a blonde. I should know. You dated Killian! Girl! Girl, have better taste. Date me instead! Of course you dated Killian! Of course you did! He tried to hit on you? I'm blonde, wealthy, easy on the eye. I have a pulse. I more than qualify for his affections. Interesting. Heavens, would you look at the time? I should get going. Your town. Olivia winks at you and places coins down on the table. The grin is coy, but she enjoys being caught as much as she enjoys getting away with it. Good night, Olivia. My pretty lady. Oh, so you do have something to tell me? Do you have something better to tell me? No, you don't. Fine. Oh, that's not what I want. Oh, elaborate. Light sugar, mint punch. Ooh. Leave. I have nothing else to talk to you. So I have nothing to talk to you about, nothing to talk to you guys about. I wonder if there's more evidence I can show you. Evening, barkeep. Evening. Okay, let's get you a drink. Would you like a drink? Get you a wake-up call. What evidence can I show you? Because I obviously don't have enough to connect stuff on the board. Let's... No, wait. I need more time. That was the wrong button. It's the clues I wanted. Lover boy, present the clue. He likes blondes. Not that rare a preference, but it's interesting in this case. Doesn't this remind you of something we've already learned? See what you can piece together. I'm prepared to answer any of your questions. Cool, what else can I tell you? Are there tips? I don't know. Other clues. Lounge chat. Can I just present all of these to you? Confront Elliot and Alina with this and see how they respond. Oh, wait, you can confront people with clues. I forgot about that. Ugh. Put them on the spot, see the quivering eye. Cool, leave. Have a bar to run. Alina, come here. I forgot that was something you could do. How do I present clues to them, actually. How? Ah, I had to get through the dialogue. Present this clue. Yeah, that's where I confronted Natalia about spending all of Father's money. Are you and Natalia related? What do you mean, Father's money? I mean, I'm not totally against the idea. It would secure my future. Interesting. What else could I show you? One victim. Oh, well, we could talk about the lighter. Do you like the lighter? Do you smoke, Alina? She glances over her shoulder, scanning the bar to ensure no one is listening. I don't smoke at all. I agree with Maria. It's a terrible thing to do. I note your reactions, so there's more to the story. Sure, I believe you. Fascinating. Okay. What else can I show you? That's how the actions can get used. Okay. That makes sense. Do you smoke? A lighter? Goddess. I'm not sure what this has to do with me. Are you a smoker? Killian looks uncomfortable, as if recalling an unpleasant memory. He looks you up and down. Okay. Absolutely not. The son of a doctor knows better than to engage in an unhealthy habit. You're a smoker. Why are you sticking your tongue out? Put that back in. We'll use our actions this way. You're the son of a doctor. Does this look interesting to you, Killian? It looks familiar. Oh. Alina's old job was working there. Okay. She was a nurse. Interesting. After resigning, but my mother changed the locks nevertheless. I will keep that in mind. Wow, you were useful, Killian. My god. We have more clues. Lounge chats. That was not him. Does he know about Natalia's death? Okay, so that wasn't good to tell him. Well, we're using some of our stuff. It doesn't matter. We did learn that from him. Can we learn more, though? Bye. Fascinating. Okay. What can I tell you? Do you know about Dr. Duran? Yes, I've met her a few times. Wonderful doctor, though she could improve as a parent. Baffles me how such brilliant mind can birth something with a complete lack of thinking whatsoever. Nature is rarely consistent. Interesting. Okay. Are you a smoker? Fancy lighter. Not exactly my taste, but it's a spout. Do you smoke? Doesn't everyone? We must make the most of the time we have and find joy where we can. Ideally, with lots of finely toasted tobacco, choice of drinks, and friends to share it with. I agree with that. Never mistake a lack of vice for virtue. Hey, we got to the second part. The best people I know smoke, drink, and love a good coffee. The worst man I ever met loved decaffeinated coffee. Decaf only works if you throw it in someone's face. Not judging, it's just a question. Then yes, I enjoy an occasional cigar. Can't really help with the lighter, I'm afraid. It's alright. Mostly just curious. Well, goodbye. Let's talk to Pietà. Clues. Do you know about Dr. Durand? Wrong tree here, I bet. Nice lighter. Wanna give me a gift? Customer of the week. Do you smoke, Peter? Huh? You've seen me smoke. You gave me this lighter 5 years back when we hit up the train depot. And by gave, I mean I pocketed it from you when you weren't looking. You stole it? Was that a basic disposable lighter? You recognize it immediately. You always bought the cheapest ones. You notice it's still full of liquid. It's almost 5 years later. Did you quit? He cracks a smile, and you catch yourself looking at his dimples instead of his scar. We love him. Wish I did, but nah. I use matches these days anyway. Why? Because I'm a firm believer in luck. This is my lucky charm nowadays. Especially after what happened at the train depot. See, did you ever try to quit? Many times. Look, trying to cut down. But in this line of work, you gotta keep your nerves steady. Well, with all these smoking questions. Killer smokes. You smoke, bartender. Do I? Better make sure this new job doesn't make you forget who you really are. Play a role too well and you might forget you're part of a show. Interesting. Peta's matches. Peta's matches. Oh, I could have talked to him about that. Sure, why not? I prefer brunettes. Oh, dark hair and a sultry demeanor is particularly my weakness. Let's catch up like the olden days. Well. Oh, this... Oh, I didn't know I had clues on everybody. Do you know about Alina's old job? Well, I won't go home, but I can't stay here. Will do. Well, let's talk to you. Peter's matches. He doesn't like to use cheap disposable lighter he pinched from me years ago. How touching. I hope you're not letting your history with Wagner affect your judgment. I won't. Good, in that case. The fact he uses matches is certainly worth noting. It might be relevant. Okay. What about Alina's old job? Interesting. So one of the suspects has seen and used syringes while working as a nurse. Considering what the murder weapon is, it's very interesting indeed. I think we can piece together. Okay. We'll do Dr. Durant. Doctor may be a key piece of our puzzle. Try to see if it fits together with the evidence we already have. Okay. We're just gonna go one by one. Based on his presence alone, I think he's worth considering. I agree he's a key person of interest, and investigating him thoroughly is worthwhile. Asking a criminal about a crime? Smart. Report what you find from this line of investigation. We can't fail to follow any leads here. So he collects debt for a living now, does he? Do you think Peter's criminal past is related to the case? I'm certainly considering it's an avenue of investigation. Debt collection can get violent, and Natalia was a gambler. There might be a connection. Someone at the nightcap might know if Natalia has debts. Ask around. Are you showing me this again? Do you smoke, Hugo? I'm not a suspect. I'm curious. Of course I smoke. Do you need something to help you relax? I'm an underpaid constable with a bulging caseload and a junior detective snapping at my heels, while we both chase the same promotion. Tobacco is the safe stimulant I could choose. But aren't cigarettes expensive? I don't know what you're hinting at, but that's enough now. Okay. The syringe. I'm just getting all the info I can. Oh, it's not. There we go. We'll do blonde victims. I might have overshared when I had a few too many drinks. Let's not discuss any further. I trust your discretion on this. Oh, he blushing. I suppose there's information about the killer, though. Maybe you can piece something together with this. That's all his debt. So she had debts. You should look into this. We can relate a case. Money is a powerful motivator. Okay, leave. Alright, I think that's everybody. Okay. We've got some useful information. Criminal collector. Peter collects debts for a living, and Natalia was in serious debt due to her gambling addiction. Peter's boss must have ordered him to kill Natalia. Okay. Alina's job is connected to that. Alina the assassin. Alina recognized the syringe thanks to her past experience as Dr. Durant's assistant, and confirmed to me that she knows how to use them. This means she's proficient with the murder weapon that is used to kill Natalia. Dr. Durant. Killer Killian. Killian recognized the syringe because of his mother, a doctor, who uses them commonly at her home. This means Killian has access to the weapon. Interesting. Interesting. Okay, let's review. Lover boy. Broken heart. Oh, we get different killer variants? All the Bakovi killer victims have been blonde women. Interesting. Okay. Killian. Killian. Alina's old job. It's connected to that. Oh. Was a medical expert and renowned doctor. Kelly recognized the syringe since she keeps a cabinet full of them in her home. Based on a lot of women, especially blondes, she hinted that this is likely including Natalia Reed. Olivia, Alina, and Elliot. Broken-hearted killer. What else could we connect here? Okay, so the basics we know are up here. And then for Natalia, we have blonde victims, her debt, the killers, Elia's old job, bounce traps, lover boy, Dr. Durand. Okay, that's decently. Okay. I think we're good for now. Potentially. Because Dr. Durand is already connected here. So that gave us those. Elena's old job. So that gave us that. Peter's job, Natalia's dead, gave us that. And we have nothing to really connect. Really. Okay. Okay. So we have 10 days. Oh! You are in a bad mood. What's up, Clara? Clara sits at the bar, but you can't look her in the eye. She's quiet. You can tell something's off about her. You alright? I don't want to sound paranoid, but someone is out there, someone dangerous. What? When I left on Tuesday, I think I was chased. Footsteps coming towards me. I ran so fast. You would be the next. You would be the next victim. It's, chased. Maybe I'll talk about if you're interested. But for now, what have I missed? What happened? Looks extremely disturbed by what happened and freezes up. Sibling or something will likely calm her enough to speak. Hey, let's get you a drink, girly. Get you a copper bullet. That was smooth. That was nice. There we go. There we go. Now let's try this again. Let me just get my thoughts straight. Not easily spooked, but I really feel like I was almost a part of a really bad scene. Take your time. Well, when I left here on Thursday, I saw someone across the street in an alley lighting a cigarette with a match. Shit. When I walked past them, I turned and saw them creeping on me. When I grokked that they were trying to keep out of sight, I started walking faster, but they followed fast. I could ramble with the best of them, but the Covey River is full of dames who've had an inflated opinion about their martial prowess. Sifu told me the best way to defend yourself is with your feet. When you can run, you should run. When I got home, I started to doubt whether it really happened. Was I being paranoid? But when I thought about contacting the police, all I knew the questions they'd ask. What were you doing out so late? Met the criminal before. Is that right, officer? Yeah, but that was back before Prohibition. Could it be the same person? Maybe. Why were you fighting? He was some goon henchman type. He groped me while I was working at the bar. He pecked me for another dame who just frees up when he threatened me, just because I owe some money. Well, if he's gonna choose violence, I'll choose violence too. I dragged him out by the collar and dumped him on the street. Smiles in a way that now she's boasting. She wants to show how capable she is. Right. I work down the road, so the risk is the same. If I don't work, I starve, so what's the option I got? What did the person look like? I didn't really see them. There weren't many lights in the alley, so all I really saw was someone smoking with a match. It didn't go off enough light to see who it was. Not much to go on. Every time someone lights up near me now, I break out in a cold sweat. Probably just paranoia. Still, be careful. My god! My god, girly! You were chased. Cryptic. I don't think this is relevant. Let me think of something else. Well, I have one more. Do you smoke? What's it got to do with me? Do you smoke? There's no way in Hades I could afford cigarettes, though I can swipe them from time to time from Norval to Bellhop. Steal them? Yeah. He's usually drunk on Monday morning, so I can swipe him, but I sure as sugar can't buy any. And Norval is wising up, so it's getting harder and harder to nab some. Oh wait, I have work tomorrow. Bye-bye! Interesting. Okay. Let's get Elliot out of here. Evening, Elliot. Let's get you a drink. What info information can we get out of Elliot? He scares me now. Okay. So we need to know if he smokes. What does that have to do with me? Do you smoke? All my life, since school anyway. That makes two of us. I was trying to fit in with the popular lads. I needn't have bothered. I'm not sure I enjoy it anymore, but I really don't enjoy the shaking of hands when I can't find tobacco. If you have any tips on quitting that actually work, let me know. What else can I show you? So you smoke! Perfect. Have you seen a syringe? I don't know about a syringe. They're used by doctors and freely available at any pharmacy. What do you need from me? Okay. So not much from that. This one has your name. I didn't know Natalia Reed. I have no idea. Was. You can stop lying now. What makes you sure I'm lying? Saw someone with her. Someone saw you with her at the hotel. Pauses for a long moment. You're sure he's not here? You squinting. He examines the empty glass and holds it like a secret from the universe. Well, alright. Yes. Yes, Natalia. I knew her. But again, barely. We met once or twice while we were drinking. I intimated I might find. Intimated, yeah. I might find her attractive to a degree. She made it very clear to me that her feelings were not reciprocal. Why did you lie? Because it was an embarrassing experience and I don't like reliving it. You're a bartender and it's none of your business. Are you going to serve me or not? I'm done. I'm not done. I'm actually going to bother you until you leave. So you're rejected. A scorned killer. Let's try blonde victims. Never mind. Bye-bye. Get out. Alright, ladies. We meet again. Evening. Let's get you something to drink. And evening plan. Perfect. That's pretty. Holy shit. That's so pretty. Huh, wow, she barely likes me. Cool. Well, do you smoke? Do you smoke weed? I feel like it reminds me of the one that Killian carries around. Though his is far less ornate. Do you smoke? Only when I'm intoxicated. Is that often? Somewhat. It's a man's job to offer a lady one. That's why you keep them around, isn't it? Why are you asking? Are you offering? No. How cruel. She wasn't there. Okay. Let's... Broken-hearted killer. No, that's silly, darling. Killing has many vices, but homicide is not one of them. I don't know about that. I don't know about that. Common sense has been chasing you, my darling, but you can run. Try to form thoughts before you speak. I will try. Okay. We're at least getting somewhere. Why not? Darling, I have a gift when it comes to reading people, and I must say, it failed me the moment I believed you were smarter than this. Do you genuinely believe a girl as intelligent as Alina would murder the best option for her situation? Especially after telling everyone within earshot how much she hates her for months before her death. A few times I could have been bothered to pay attention when she played chess. I could tell she never makes a single move without considering every outcome. Same goes for the decisions she makes in life. It's a trait I deem worthy of my respect, perhaps even envy. Think long and hard about what you're looking for, dear bartender. Would the actions of a serial killer, with all the flaws and risks, truly fit a person like Alina? Either way, take it from me. She would find ways to deal with Natalia that are far more elegant and efficient than injecting poison. Ways that will never incriminate her. Ah, well, would you look at the time? I gotta go. Bye, Wendy. Good evening. Let's get you a drink. Come on! I haven't failed a drink for a customer yet. Yes, like me more. Like me more. Are we friends now? Okay, what? I have 5 actions. It's a tactician. Let's get Wendy's point of view. Not Wendy, Maria's point of view on that. Have you been drinking? I wouldn't judge you for it, but you aren't making much sense. Okay, so you don't think she's a tactician. Cool. Alina the assassin. Oh, you're serious? What a lark. No. No, Alina's not the one. We should chat, I guess. Are you saying that because you love her and you're in denial? Or... Alina's old job. She's lucky enough to down tools and escape the parole. That prole's life. I only wish I could join her. Interesting. There's no way you smoke, but I might as well ask everybody. I don't like the smell. We have one more. What does she think about broken-hearted killer? I don't see it. I'm not a Killian fan, but I don't think he's your suspect. He's a different flavor of awful. Oh, it's really late. We didn't get much from that. Have a drink. Have your favorite. Have your favorite, sir. Yes. Are we base friends now? We are friends now. Alright, what haven't I... Oh, never mind. There we go. Criminal collector. I knew it. She wouldn't be the first one to meet their end that way. Good work. All we need is solid evidence that Peter was there. Okay. Alina the assassin. What do you think of that? It's not an unreasonable deduction, one worthy of running by the people she socializes with. Test them out with it, see what more you can learn. But you will still need a solid motive for Alina to kill the victim. Okay. Let's get Killer Killian. Good work, bartender. I'm willing to test this theory, but you'll need to provide me with a clear motive as well. Keep working. I'll see what I can dig up to. Broken-hearted, Killian. Interesting. I suggest you run this theory by people who know him. Chase leads. We could consider it, but we still need solid evidence. Peter, please don't be my killer. Please don't be my killer. Clara was chased. That's worrisome. That girl could be in real trouble. Every day the killer runs free, another innocent could die. We need to speed up this investigation. At least it told us something. Our killer has resorted to using matches after losing their lighter. See what you can piece together with this information. Elliot was rejected. How do you feel about that, Hugo? The sting of rejection can be a powerful motive. Well done. I get a bad feeling about this guy, but we need solid evidence. A Judicar. For rejecting to be a motive of murder, he'd need to have a short temper indeed. Try to shake the tree and see what falls out. Confronting him might do the trick. So I need to make him angry. And tactician. Miss Brooker raises a good point. Alina Dragos does seem a little too clever to have killed a woman she's so openly detested with a tool she's known to have worked with. I think we can cross her name off the list. Okay, so if you think I don't have to pursue her anymore, I'm down with that. Okay. So, he's pretty confident we can get rid of her. I'm okay with that. Interesting. Lounge chats. Elliot rejected. No. Pawn victims? No. Clara was chased. Career criminal connector. Matches. There we go. Career criminal. Uses matches to light his cigarettes, and Clara was recently chased near the crime scene. Okay, so we can get rid of those at the time being. Elliot got rejected, so I'm not... Peter's job I could probably put away. Clara did get chased, and that's what got us this. I think we're done with that. I think that's really all we got this time around. Yeah, I think we're good. Ooh, maybe less people. Oh, Mr. Forlorn guy is here. Let's start this way. Bartender, Father Lacey. Well, let's get you. Oh, wait, no. Never mind. No. If I get you a drink, you will not talk to me. Don't treat your faith as seriously as expected. The goddess is too important to take seriously. See, that's what I'm talking about. You're giving me theology lessons. The goddess in my book has a sense of humor. Just look at, everything. That's depressing. Why focus on the sun behind clouds when all you can see? The clouds are raining on you. How cheery. Is there a way I can... Should you be saying that? I'm not exactly known as the funny one amongst my peers, but priests can chronically taciturn, even compared to me. I doubt my humor would get singled for punishment or grace. I used to be more respected, but why bother? Considering the secrets of my congregations reveals at confession every night. It's only through the grace of the goddess I've resisted hurtling myself into the sea. If it helps, the biggest joke in the room is me. Good point. What preferences do you like? Because I can't give you the drink you drink. Because it'll intoxicate you. You like gin? Let's do an evening prayer. That'll be a good one for you, even if it's not your favorite. Because if I get you inebriated, you will leave. How do you feel about this one? Goes down quite nicely. Perfect. How do you know about this place? One of my congregation, Olivia, revealed its existence during confession. And I thought, wait, I was not supposed to tell you that. Forget I said it. Forget what? Yes, very good. Confession between the priest and the confessor and the mother is a sacred bond that should not be profaned. She burns away all sin. Does she? It's interesting that this society has a goddess that they worship. I find it very refreshing. Indeed she does. But alcohol burns away my sorrows, so I need to reconcile with that however I can. Faith is hard. I agree. Though, when I have a good drink, I imagine the angels can't judge me harshly for something that feels so good. Yeah, that's how it works. Why are you here? Father Lacey hovers the glass between his fingers, swirling it gently back and forth like a metronome. You're not sure if he will answer the question. My father passed away. I'm sorry. He didn't pass of old age or anything like that. He died of disease that was painful, constant, and in essence cruel. That's hard. I know I wasn't a very inspiring son, but he wasn't a very inspiring father either. I still miss him though. I still remember the last advice he gave me. What was it? In life, don't aim for mediocrity. Good advice. It wasn't finished. Don't aim for mediocrity. For men like us, that's too ambitious. Oh. Sometimes I wonder if I've lost my faith and not noticed. Like when you drop your keys and don't realize until you're facing a locked door. I'm not sure how the goddess can be real when the world is so cruel. But I'm sure fate will deprive me of one more authority figure who is disappointed in me. I understand. Tell me about your father. We'll wait. Can't say I've heard of her. Who is she? A woman who recently died. That's horrible. How she found peace in the end. Goodbye. Okay, I can give you an evening prayer. And that works. Alright, Elliot. How do we make you angry? if messing it up makes him angry, would that work? You're in a bad mood. Now how do I push you? How do I get you angry? Can I present you this clue? Would that work? Alright, I knew Natalia. All I can say is she rejected me. But where can I work? So that doesn't make you angry. That just ruins my stats. Good to know. Well, Alina, I guess you are here. Let's build some friendship with you. Okay, so as long as I'm not caught, it's perfect. That's good to know. Very good to know. About you smoking. I think I can trust you on this. Yes, I smoke every now and then. Just don't tell anyone, okay? Why the secrecy? It's Maria. She hates smokers so much. I enjoy the occasional cigarette, but I hate to disappoint my best friend. So I do my best to hide it. I never carry any tobacco in my purse, and when I smoke, I borrow a lighter or matchbox from someone. Does it become a hassle after a while? I'm conflicted. Best friends shouldn't make each other feel guilty, or perhaps it's better if I quit. Perhaps. Oh, we're not quite good friends for that. In time. They call you a tactician. How do you feel about that? I like riddles, but this one makes no sense to me. Never mind. How do you feel about Killian? It's ridiculous. Killian would never do something like that. Besides, the body was found early in the morning, right? Killian's mother is extremely strict when it comes to curfew. If he's not home by 11 p.m., she'll scour the entire Bakovi Boulevard until she drags him back home. Interesting. Trust me on this. Killian cannot take a single breath without his parents' permission. If he were up to no good, they'd know. Interesting. But what about broken-hearted killer? Okay. Well, let's talk about your old job. I told you I won't work there now. I don't have to. Wait, is that the time? I should get going. See you later. Okay. Hello, Olivia. Hello, my darling. A pirate's joy just for you. What does the X do? Oh, it just cancels the animation. Okay, what can I interview you with? Do you smoke, my darling? What a gorgeous lighter that is. Why are you showing me this? Do you smoke? Only for pleasure! As opposed to business. Plenty of actors smoke to be social. I pity the poor girls who puff away with puckered lips pretending to like it. You enjoy it? Certainly. After sex, and before a big show. Calms the nerves. What about your voice? She shrugs. The thick lining of her coat cushions her face. Everything in moderation, darling. She frowns, furrowing her brows and pursing her lips. What is it? My late husband hated my smoking. I am remembering a particular unpleasant conversation we had. Sorry. Don't be, darling. I don't tolerate unpleasant conversations with anyone now. My girl. This one mentions Olivia. Let's see what we can get from you. Yes, we met there occasionally. This place must have been dull. Perfect. I'm glad I asked. Blonde victims. How do you feel? That's worrying. But I don't think someone with my status is at risk. I don't mean to sound conceited, but if anything was to happen to me, my fans would move heaven and earth to catch the culprit. Fascinating. Okay. What else can I ask you? Do you know about Elliot getting rejected? Love your confidence, Draga. Absolutely incredible. I don't know what you're getting with this one. However, next time, please consider if speculation makes sense. I don't know if it makes sense. I will just keep asking until I run out of days. That is my move. Let's get you a drink, cause that's how we become friends. Let's get you a cold winter. You like coffee? Let's get you a cold winter. Not bad at all. Very pleasant, actually. Let's see. Alright, we have the career criminal. Good work. Seems his sentimental feelings over a little memento you have done him in. This doesn't mean he did it. Indeed, we need evidence and motive. Okay. Secret smoker. Not every door must be opened. Not every lead must be followed. Okay. Home rules. Little unconventional for a young man of his age, but it's certainly in line with what I've heard about Dr. Durant. It seems we can rule Killian out. Good work, bartender. Well, be gone. So Killian is not the killer. The saddest of days. So no Alina, no Killian. No matter how much, that was fun to think about. Where? Well, we didn't get anything new, but how do we get him angry? Because it's between these two at this point. We don't have a motive, and we don't have evidence. Already exhausted that one. Okay. Alrighty. Oh. Higher spirits? That's good. Hey again. Hello, Clara. This place is buzzing. I saw a lot of familiar faces on the way here. A lot of folks who used to drink at the mid-bar at the Grendown Heights come here now. Hotel Jubilee, I mean. Elliot, yes! Mr. Lin gave me a bit of a weird look when he saw me. I won't lie. It gives me the creeps. And I know I'm not the only one who thinks so. But I reckon it's probably harmless. I don't think so. I'm mostly glad to see Maria again. Have you met her? I remember her. She talks about chess a lot. She manages to sound interesting somehow. She's wicked smart. Even dresses smart. I should talk to her, shouldn't I? Good luck. Need a drink. Get you your favorite. Come on. It's that one gets me. That one gets me. What do you think of Maria? She's a decent sort. I saw her once or twice back when I worked at the bar at the hotel. Seems Claire is being nice when talking about Maria, but she can't tell. You can tell there's more to the story. Interesting. Fascinating. Okay. Well, whoops. I don't know what I could get from you, really. See you later. Holy shit, we have so many fucking people on a Monday night. Oh, you're in a bad mood, Father Lacey. Let's give you an evening prayer. Perfect. An evening prayer. Okay, so good to know I don't have to watch that. Tell me about your father. Not much to say. He's just like me, and now he's gone. I feel like I will sound strange, but I feel like the goddess has rejected him and me too. Rejected? Yes. After he died a slow and painful death, people asked me if I had lost my faith, but I feel like if I did, the goddess wouldn't care. Doesn't your goddess care for everybody? That's not in the book. It's not in any of the books. I'm failing with him. Oh shit. That was bad. That was real bad. What? Do you know anything about this? I don't know if I can get anything from you, actually. That's a good thing. Well, we'll ask you the lighter, I guess. Do you smoke? Use a bit extreme. Okay, so I can't really get anything from Father Lacey. That is good to know. Hello, Vincent. Let's get you a drink. So I can just start getting him drunk and he can leave. That's kind of nice to know. Because I don't think I'm gonna get anything else from him. We're really good friends. Okay, what can I ask you? You're probably not gonna know anything about this, but why not? Am I not gonna get anything out of you? I'm not gonna get anything. So, like, nothing. I guess I can just let you go. Cool. Okay. Let's get... How do I get Elliot mad? He's already in a bad mood. Hey, if he's already in a bad mood. Heard you have a bit of a reputation here among my customers. Here to enjoy drinks and escape troubles, thank you. If you want to hear gossip, hang at the tea house. See? Well, let's get you a drink. Let's try that again. Never mind. How do I get you angry? Do you think she's a tactician? Never mind. Do you think she could be a killer, I guess? So that doesn't count? What do you know about Peter? Why should I avoid him? He's a villain, everyone knows that. He works for the loan shark. Not sure about that. Noted. God, what could I... That might... He is not to be trusted. That should be clear from any gentleman. So, if I accuse him to you... There's some credence to what you say. You should report this if you feel the evidence is compelling. The thing is, I don't have any evidence. I want to get you angry. Clara was chased? She was chased down the boulevard. With those square shoulders and protruding brow, she's hardly a damsel distressed. Shut the fuck up, Elliot. Seems these days women are not, but men in dresses. While the men gossip and giggle like girls, do you not agree? I don't think so. Not saying there's something wrong with this Clara girl. The problem is with society. And the idea that men and women are different sides of the same coin when we are different animals altogether. There's a natural order, and we need to follow that order. Discord comes from those trying to make things artificially equal and deny the true order of things. You know what I'm talking about? Don't look at me like I'm saying something distasteful. Look at the traditions of Sara. We're traditions for a reason. I'm not saying women need to be sent back to kitchens, but with all this liberation has gone too far, and I'm not one to say so. And women like Clara are not the Can I kill this guy? Can I be the serial killer? If she wants to learn how to fight and build muscles like a man, let's treat her like one. See how quickly she admits women are not built for violence if she faces it in earnest. All this in is academic, anyway. I'm sure she's made up the whole thing. What is wrong with you? No interest in this discussion or your judgment. You're lucky you serve drinks, because your conversation is pedestrian. Get out. I don't want you here anymore. What the fuck? What the fuck? I don't think I have gossip for you, really. I'll get you a drink, though. I'm not close enough in friendship to get you there. Well, I have nothing for you. Maria, do I have anything for you? That's lovely. Give me those friendship points. I don't think I have anything to talk to you about, actually. Oh, I could bring that up. Oh, let's do the home rules. Well, I know when you'll know. I know, but Alina doesn't know that I know. And I won't make a big deal out of it. Friends know when to keep quiet. Interesting, so she knows. How do you feel about this one? It's possible, but I still find it hard to believe. Okay. What about the criminal collector? Seems strange, but I saw him at the clothes shop a few times, and he was nice enough. I guess a big scar is a big giveaway. Well, I don't have anything else to talk to you about. Hello, Peter. I hate that you're gone. Oh, we're so close. I do want your lips loosening. Okay. What do you think I'm doing for work now? Delivering puppies and ice cream? Look, you know what I am and what I do. I ain't ashamed of it. Ain't proud either. It just is. People have to accept it, because I do. Okay. How do you feel about these? Prove it. Would love to see you try. I'm trying. I'm trying so hard, in fact. What do you think of this? Coward's weapon. The kind of person who kills with that, they're the real monsters. Okay. Clara chased. Clara was chased down an alley. Might have given her a scare. But I doubt she was in real danger. The girl has spunk. She can look after herself. Why do you think that? The dame is a Baritsu fighter. And not a bad one. One of the Casey crew tried to mug her last year, and she cracked the bone in his wrist till it came through the skin. He never played viola again. Good to know. She was smart to take off. Don't get me wrong, but by my reckoning, this killer picks his victims carefully, starting with the weakest in the herd. Speaking from experience, I'm not talking about this anymore. I still have the patience to justify the crimes I did commit today. Okay. No, never mind, I didn't want to talk to you. I have no gossip. Well, I do, but she doesn't want you to know. Let's get you a drink, my friend. You didn't like a cold winter? Really, it has coffee. I guess there really is only one for you. Good to know. There we go. Okay. I have no new ones. Never mind. Leave. Huh. I don't have any new clues. I don't have any new clues. And I am halfway through. That's not good. That's not good at all. Well, that's a problem for another. The way he carries himself, you feel like you're about to have an unpleasant conversation. We're already a week into the 2-week time limit I gave you. I trust you're aware of this. I am. For what you've shown me so far, I come to the understanding you're making a genuine effort at this. While you still have time before our agreed upon deadline, there's no telling when the killer will strike again. If you believe to have a solid idea of who the killer might be, I urge you to tell me as soon as possible. I will. I'll hang around for a while. If there's any findings you haven't shown me yet, just call me over. Cool. I can listen in on their conversation. Alright. Well, that was some good progress. Even if we're not the best at making some relationships happen, that is fine. It happens. It happens. But this was fun. Good night.